Chat. Man, I dozed off longer than I expected. I was go to the gym last night. Guess it wasn't meant to be. I did some core workouts this morning. You did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Keep talking that. One thing, my arms getting bigger. I like my shoulders getting bigger. I can feel it in my feet. You dig? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Man, a few years ago, you had nothing but roofing guns. Around this time, shit. Yeah, a lot of road construction, a lot of supply trucks bringing in material. That shit ain't happening in a long time. I'm talking about, I didn't live last year. I lived all through the city. I was in the hundreds. I was on the west side, and I was in the south suburb. All for like 3, 4 months each span. And I went to the north suburbs. So I was in 4 different regions. You dig what I'm saying? They all shit within shit 30 to an hour away from each other. Nobody working. You might catch a few people doing, unless it's new construction or a major building. You see some vests, but that's one company or two joint venture. Ain't nobody working because you got to do federal contracts. And with federal contracts, you got to have, you got to be in compliance, have certification, licenses, XYZ, which all the municipalities and the city and the villages are requiring. So if you are in compliance, you can do the work within that year, but you got to renew every year. But if ain't no work coming in and you got to be in compliance, what's the point of being in business if you ain't no work coming in, but you got to pay compliance? You'll be paying compliance and hope each year some work come in, right? But once you miss a couple of years or a year to a compliance, you got to restart, be redetermined, and even with that, that's a process. So the blue collar game is real funny acting right now because they got contracts and things waiting, and with the government print money. So as long as you meet the criterias, even with these grants and all these different things, even with loans, with underwriting, as long as you meet the criteria, they push the paperwork so they can print the money. In a sense, it's digital. So once they got the criteria, boom, everything in the system, now the allocation comes into the United States allocated for this program and is paid out to you. So that's how government funding and everything works. So that's why like villages, municipalities, they got staff, and you be like sometimes they not doing nothing because they no work coming in or nothing to do, but they got to stay on staff and do the bare minimum because they have a village budget. So everybody got a budget. The police got a budget. The villages, schools, XYZ, even with the schools. So when they be talking about we need more funding, it's hard for them to get more funding because whoever controls the budgets, they got to have an audit of why they need more funding and who been getting paid. So if they got maintenance repairs or they got a funding for new tables and chairs, and it hasn't been no new tables and chairs for 5, 6 years, somebody gonna get in trouble. You see what I'm saying? So they'll drag it out until they retire or leave and let somebody else take up them problems. You know what I'm saying? But if they get a new budget, somebody that's been stealing gonna get caught. And even though it's the things they need, they hoping that a donor or somebody just pay for it so it don't make them hot. Because they know with the government, they gotta do a complete audit, investigation, and ask XYZ who get paid. Just like happened with Dalton. The lady at Dalton, it was things in the city that wasn't getting done. But there was so much money going out to the police stations and everywhere else. They like, what's going on? So they did an audit, investigators, what she under the federal investigation right now because there was too much money going out from a budget versus the things that's mandatory that need to be done. She was throwing concerts, all of that. Now, all my years of living, only shit villages I seen throw concerts was Dalton and Country Club Hills. Now, Country Club Hills, you have every summer or spring, they have something every weekend. Comedy, woo woo. Since that happened in Dalton, Country Club Hills slowed down. They had something probably once, twice a month. You know what I'm saying? They just had some Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes some during the week in Country Club Hills. You know what I'm saying? Ever since that happened with Dalton, shut down. All that shit slowed down. You know what I'm saying? And the shame is that it's minorities running these villages and cities that's increasing the poverty of the city and village. Now, not saying the other people did better. It's just that the other people at least took care of the mandatory things so it didn't get hot, if that makes sense. Once the mandatory things like living, people taxes going up, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to help people save money, but trying to, okay, we just gonna get the money from their taxes and that'll allocate that. That's where the problems exist. You know what I'm saying? And it's all off of me just being in the industries or being in business and having to deal with the politics. And it's just me peeping game and seeing what's going on. You see what I'm saying? It ain't like I infiltrated and I was with them. This is peep game. This is common sense. You know what I'm saying? Where I done been around or been with people that own half the city and they watch different mayors come in and they seen people building a gas station and then out of nowhere the mayor sent someone, maybe a police chief or somebody said, man, you need to put down $1 million in XYZ account or we shutting this whole shit down. Ain't gonna be no gas station. You dig what I'm saying? And motherfucker had a grand opening and they shut that motherfucker down because they got the power to do so. And that's extortion, but shit, who gonna stop them? They got the state police, the local police in their pocket. You gotta get to the feds, the federal government. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta make sure you got a squeaky clean background because you can have shit. Cause motherfucker, you call, get them feds involved on another motherfucker gonna research you as well. What made you get into this situation? You dig what I'm saying? So it'd be like it's a dirty game, and it's majority always rules. You know, you dig what I'm saying? Majority always rules. So the majority can fool one or two feds, cool. But once 100,000 of them come in, it's over. Just like when ICE came through, they did what the hell they want to do because they was the majority. They had authority over local police, state police, XYZ. So any citizens or even alienated citizens or undocumented citizens was gonna get mistreated regardless because can't nobody protect you but yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then also what ICE was doing, they was going in them drug houses, shutting down all them operations from them foreigners that's out of the country but got people working in the country. All them illegal operations, all that, you know what I'm saying? Drugs, sex trafficking, all that shit. ICE came in and shut all that shit down. All them neighborhood, that's why all them nice houses, all the shit going foreclosed or selling for low prices and you know what I'm saying, all that shit. Cause shit, they was in there working. They had people in there working, shit. You know what I'm saying? They shut all that shit down. They, you know what I'm saying, all them raids, all that, they shut all that shit down. And that show you that ICE had to come in and actually do law enforcement because these foreigners had, or these illegals had major operations going on. But who do police look for? Minorities. Majority black people. You see what I'm saying? The scales that ICE was catching people and raid and all of that, man, they do all this shit to black people and put them on the news and take pictures like they did a major. But man, one of them houses, the motherfucking illegals got, it's at least 10, it's still less, 10 minorities arrests, race, whatever. It's going to be less than one illegal house bust, illegal immigrant house bust. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. Because they move organized. They move with a system. They not trying to be flashy. You know what I'm saying? They might have had a job, a day job or a night job in between doing what they doing. The minority, they family know, they mama tell them this and that. Them illegals, they family ain't saying shit. They don't even speak the language. They over here making money. All they know is buy and sell, supply and demand. They know how to speak a certain amount of words to get the job done. That's it. Other than that, they don't even speak the language. We need a translator. You think these translators is actually translating everything that the motherfucker's telling you? You think they ain't got translators in their pocket? Come on, man. Come on, man. Legal catch a crime out here, they just ship them back. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Oliver, what's going on? Dig what I'm saying? So, like, people be hating Trump, this and that. Trump just showed this thing with this shit with Trump. He is revealing what's going on and what's been going on. You dig what I'm saying? Trump been on some straight out the country shit. And anybody in our shit, run it up. We need that. Because we can't go out there and run it up. You see what I'm saying? But y'all can come here, run it up, and be back where y'all at and all that. No. So I feel where Trump be coming from. All the other shit, that petty shit, that ain't on Trump. That's on the people before Trump, allowing these people to capitalize in our country. You know what I'm saying? There's people born here who cousins come here, get rich in like a year or two, and leave. But he was born here and he didn't even get the same credit, same opportunities, funding, all that shit because he wasn't a foreign national. But they cousins though. And he don't even speak English. You see what I'm saying? All the people that came here a couple years ago, they let them people out of jail. They gave them A1 credit, link, unlimited link, and cribs. What the fuck? You not gonna you? They said it's American dream. You make your dreams come true. They gave you the best starter kid in the world. You had to go to school. You had to deal with trauma. You had to deal with being raised with parents not figuring shit out. Then they try to hold you back because they can't figure their own shit. You just came in and just had to run it up. Come here. I can go to Europe and they say come, or Africa. They say come to Africa. We're gonna give you A1 everything. All you gotta do is run it up. That's all they doing. Why wouldn't they drive lift all day? They just saving. You know what I'm saying? Then they all work together as a household. Like everybody put their bread together. It's not a big deal. Man, you could live. You could have a husband and a wife. Nigga. They don't even share money. They don't even got share account. And if they do got joint accounts, somebody got an extra account hiding one. You know what I'm saying? There's women that's married say, yeah, I gotta find out an account. Man, where you got this money? All this money I'm hiding just in case we do have a divorce. Why you think about if we do have a divorce, if we together forever, we did vows, how the fuck? They ain't dealing with that shit over there or coming over here. That bitch come with that nigga, she with him forever, period. Or them bitches come with buddy, they with him forever, period. That man, they 40 kids. You know what I'm saying? And they just got a subway or a phone store. What? They ain't doing nothing major. Motherfucker just on the phone, couple phone stores. Got 40 kids. He sell clothes in a phone store sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't hard. People just make it hard. You did? So that's my morning story time with y'all streaming. We streaming. We streaming and streaming. We ain't streaming, we streaming. You did? All that other shit. Fuck that. Enjoy some of this damn nature. Look at that. Enjoy some nature. You know, gotta be happy with your views. They can change drastically, go up or down. What's going on, Samaya? Y'all follow me on Kick, subscribe, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Need them W's. Need them subscribers on Kick. At Super Deuce 1000. Subscribe on YouTube. YBP Entertainment 1000. We keep everything 1000. Wow. Smoking on the finest, your highness. I've been getting stronger. Lose about like 5 pounds of this belly fat, 5 to 10. It's about 5. I lose 10, I'm getting no fat. That shit, if it's destined to be, that's what it's gonna be. Work on these back muscles, these trapezoids. I'm back. Probably go back into the NBA Combine. Go do summer league, you know. They got a draft. They said they got a table for me. They said I might go uh, if not lottery, 10 between 10 and 20 pick. I'm like, how the fuck I ain't lottery? I ain't been doing this shit like them, or as intense as them, and have the cameras as them, and I'm nicer. You know what I'm saying? They like, you got a point. We going it's a couple teams. Yeah, shit. You know. And I told her I need 1099. I ain't doing that W2. And see, that's the thing. Lottery, they talking about some lottery, you gotta be W2. Shit, all right. Shit. And it max me down. We gonna figure something out. Work the contract a certain way. Yeah. And I'm shooting threes every time I touch that motherfucker. No matter where I'm at. If I got range, it's going in there. Yeah. Gotta live your life like it's golden, golden. Living my life like it's golden, living my life. See, like, look at this. This house, all right? I can't help but do what I do. It's missing the spigot in the back. So that's supposed to come out some more because it's going to run back into the foundation. That one is going right to the foundation. So it's like, y'all got some foundation issues, or if it's a basement down there, y'all got some water coming in. That's what's coming in at. It's supposed to be like how this house, wait, no, y'all can see. How this house is coming out, that's how that supposed to be coming out. Not going back to the house. Little game for y'all. Can't help it. You did. Can't help it. That's just who I am. What's going on, chat? Yeah, I usually drink smoothies for breakfast. I've been drinking tea, warm lemon tea. Get this gut down. Uh, my gut health. I'm built like a gorilla. I be wanting that 6, 8 pack. I ain't never had that shit though. Even as a kid, I was slim. I ain't had no rock hard ab pack. I could do all the ab workouts, all that shit. I'm just made like a gorilla. Super strong, plant based, fruits, vegetables. That's it. Where did my vitamin D go up? I've been cutting down on the fried foods the last week. Well, really French fries. I definitely been cutting that out of my diet. I don't want no high ass cholesterol and shit. Uh, been bloated. Need a little detox. But I used to eat all that bread. Even them Uber Eats. Eating all that bread. Eating out. I've been whipping lately. Put my dishes together. Rice. Uh, linguine, shit like that. What's going on? Samia Oliver, please, what's going on? What's up, bro? Keep tapping in, man. Subscribe to that kick, Super Deuce 1000. Subscribe on YouTube, YBP Entertainment. 1000. We 1000, baby. Uh, one thing about people, well, it depends on how your mindset is. If you building a business or have a business, you know your team is there. Even if you're the most valuable player, you need that team. And it's not even just that team. You need that team that respects you and honor that you're the most valuable player. They make your job easier. Even if you got to do a load of the work, they make your job easier by doing what they wrote. You dig what I'm saying? That's in any business. Once people with less value or skill sets start getting everybody else with similar less value or skill set to go against the most valuable player, that's when the business crumbles. Because people don't want to respect and honor the most valuable player. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once that start happening, it's like, you could be a GM or you can own the NBA team because you got the money, but if you don't pay the right people to help you win, you'll never make your money back. And that's in any business or investments. If you don't know how to pick the right people to make some money, you'll never make your money back. Uh, it did. It did. What's this? Wednesday morning. Time flies, man. Time flies. It did. Streaming. We streaming. Show some love in that chat, man. We gonna jump rope. Let me see. Check this weather. Damn. We gonna probably wait till the night to jump some rope. It's 80 degrees. I don't like working out when it's hot as hell. Oh, I never even like hooping outside. You gonna sweat twice as hard, be twice as dehydrated. Good workout. Lose a lot of weight, but shit, I ain't got to sweat to do all that. I ain't doing it. And you know, when it be hot like that, 80, 90, Chicago, it be a little humid. Females always want to be outside. They want to do this and do that, right? But if you got your own crib, you got your vices, your essentials, all you need is a companion. You can chill. You know what I'm saying? And women be wondering why the men don't be out no more. They don't be this. They don't, because we don't feel like doing that shit. Motherfucker got their own shit. We ain't got no woman yelling at us, telling us do this or do that. Motherfucker got their own shit chilling. Niggas on them boats doing all that shit. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all sweating hot as hell, swagless as hell doing that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. But the boat cool though. I don't understand on both cool water and shit, but that shit expensive as hell. That shit a sunken cost. And y'all know it is. Um so you better off buying a plane. At least you can lease that and get your money back when you ain't flying it. Boats. Mm-mm. Too much maintenance. It'll be like, then Rainbow Beach, not Rainbow Beach, Lakeshore Drive. They charge motherfuckers to go on the beach now. They got a whole, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Like, so all that means is upper echelon people gonna be paying to go. So it's gonna make people not even want to be there. Certain dynamics. They gonna probably have that shit on Rainbow Beach too. So everybody gotta go to the beach. So they gonna go to Rainbow Beach. They probably shut that shit down. On those beaches in Indiana. Motherfucker drive out in Indiana to go to the beach. You might as well move out there. Shit. So it's coming to. Basically, all they want motherfuckers to go to work, go home, or go to the bar, to the movies. That's what I fuck around and do today. Fuck around and go see scary movies. That's what I go do today. Scary movies. Sound like this chat, ain't gonna lie, man. Me and my daughter be kicking it. You know, summer break too. It'll be arcade movies, arcade store. She might want some clothes or want some toys. Watch movies, shows, go to the park, enjoy life. Yep. What's up, bro? What's up? Where y'all at, chat? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? These pants be doing justice. And they last if you ain't over smoking them. I mean, I was down bad, boy. Can't afford no smoking, nothing. That's what I remember I had. I had some pens I ain't never used. I wasn't fucking with that shit like that because, I like to smoke, roll, smoke. Man, when I say that shit came in handy, I'm talking about I was good for about 2 months. No flour. I was rehabbing though. My body was weak as hell, all types. I couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't from the phone, I wasn't no point in trying to get no money. Then even that, I couldn't even go make moves to go get some trees because shit, I was down bad. Body fucked up, no V, no nothing. Had my pens, bro. I walked to my store, miles, got my pens. Got me here today, shit. You know, gotta support your vices. It's like it's functional drug addicts that had kids and took care of their family. They just do what they do. If they didn't do what they do, they wouldn't have made it because of all the emotions or thoughts that may come in their mind that they ain't got nothing to do with their day to day, but it can disrupt your day to day. Your vices can help block that shit out. But people, just don't think about all this and that. Just let it go, this and that. Yeah, sometimes you gotta keep yourself busy or active to let shit go, or keep yourself, you know what I'm saying, in a positive side, so you don't dwell on the trauma you've been through, or to dwell on what you've been dealing with, or dwell on why didn't you see it prior, why you let it go so far. You know what I'm saying? But you can't force people to treat you how you treat them. So instead of you harming somebody or hurting somebody, you might need to go get a shot. You might need to smoke. You might need to go run. You might need to go work out. You might need to go sing. You might need to go flip. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do. Drive. Go for that drive. Gas high as hell now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people be trying you to see, they want you to react negative to them so that they can ruin your life. Because they know, people, everybody know right from wrong. So you do somebody wrong, they're going to react. And sometimes when people react, they retaliate. Laws is the laws, but before these civil laws, it was an eye for an eye. It was justified. You know what I'm saying? If you stole from somebody, they cut your hand off. Right hand off. You took something that wasn't supposed to be yours with that hand. You won't do it again. You know what I'm saying? Now the person come back kill the person to cut his hand off because he stole, he gonna feel justified because you cut my motherfucking hand off. I know I stole, but you had to cut my hand off. If he got the nuts or she got the nuts like that. But you know you still wrong because you know you was wrong for stealing. You never stole, we wouldn't be in this situation. That's what people forgetting the cause and the effect. They just worrying about your retaliation or your reaction versus why did you do this to me? It shouldn't matter about how I'm reacting or you mad about my reaction. Why the fuck would you do that to me? Why would you do that? Fuck all that. Why would you do this to me? Because I did that. Why would you do that in the first place? You can't tell somebody how to react. When you hurt somebody or harm someone, you can't tell them how to react. You can't get mad at them for their reaction because they didn't even feel they need to act that way towards you if you didn't do that action towards them. So you would have never seen that side of that person if you never disrespected or harmed that person. When you was respecting that person, they be like, "Oh, you was so nice, this and that. Now you mean no? I'm reacting to your disrespect. I ain't tolerating it. I'm nice when shit respectful. I'm nice when shit cool. But when you get on bullshit, it's another person because I'm going to defend myself. And people don't want to respect that. They want to be able to uh, be negative towards you, even if it ain't your fault, transgression or anger, and then you still be the same and deal with their bullshit. Man, who the fuck is you? The wealthiest of nicest of people or meanest of people not gonna flip moves on you and expect the motherfucker to be the same unless they paying them to do that. Other than they gonna know you don't gotta fucking do this shit. I ain't paying you for this shit to deal with my shit. Fuck. You don't need me. So people want people to need people to be on some like, I guess, control shit. I don't know. There don't be no bread involved. People having all these emotions, attitudes, tension, doing things, trying to control things. Like, uh, that's the damn hot. You can barbecue, just put the meat on the grill, sit it in the sun. Shit. I was on this one was like 50, about 75. I'm going this one was about 50 to about 75. It can rain a little bit, whatever. I don't mind no rain. I was not with this steaming, hot, humid shit. You don't nothing. I be feeling like a vampire. Scared of that sun. I'm thinking about going to jump rope. It's too damn hot. I'm about to go out there with some shorts on. Cause stomach growling. Just drink some water, some fluid. I don't eat nothing in the morning. I don't eat nothing before 12. And then after 12, I might only eat once. Or I eat the same meal, eat half of it, and eat the other half later. I don't be having no taste or shit for real. I could cook shit. I'll cook up some shit, taste it a little bit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say this shit later. Stream, litty though. Stream. Chop it up. Let me know. We got, this mm, I'm back, chat. Office, man. So look, this is my office. Just this well, I ain't get it all the way together, but y'all see what's going on. That Black Law Dictionary. You dig what I'm saying? You dig. We kicking. We kicking flavor. We kicking. Sauce with them head sauce. Hating on that boy sauce. This is H Town, Houston. They hate on my boy Saucy. He just kicking flavor. I see you later. We kicking. We kicking.
Home of heroin dealer Rosario Gambino. Inside the drop scene of the classified police report.
Damn. Drop stealing.
Came back from the back. Clearly, Enrico would have had to touch that piece of paper in order to put his fingerprint on it. And there was no reason for Emilio to be involved with that case. There would be no reason for him to have had that file. The NYPD suspended Emilio and gave him two choices: retire immediately with benefits, or stand trial before a judge in the NYPD Internal Affairs Division. If found guilty, he'd lose his job and pension.
There were people who said things about my father like, it's in your genes, it's in your blood. He actually full body injury. After 16 years of service, that hurt him, but it didn't hurt him enough.
And Polito decided to stay and fight. In April 1985, he faced the judge. He caught one of the luckiest breaks of his career. The evidence showed that Polito's actual fingerprints were on the pages passed to the Gambinos. But when the judge reviewed the case, he wasn't convinced. Judge had all refused was a copy of a fingerprint on the piece of paper, he felt that that did not rise to the level of enough evidence.
Caputo was exonerated and went back on the job. So he and Steve Aragaba were no longer partners on the force. The two would remain close friends.
They've always been close. They are like brothers. When they went off and had other partners, the fact that they stayed in touch wasn't strange. Talk to any cop and ask him if he talks to his old partners. They're all going to say yes.
In 1985, one of Caputo's family connections made an offer the partners couldn't refuse. For Caputo and Aragaba, it was the point of no return. One of Caputo's mobbed up cousins, Francis Gore, had done a stint in Alamo, where he met a Jewish mobster named George Kaplan.
It's a very important part of the mafia life here in New York.
The stream.
It's all carpet.
We kicking. Yeah, I'll be watching these crime docs and dirty cops and all that. It just interests me. Or like science videos of different cures and cannabis and stuff. So I don't really watch on TV in my spare time. Uh, Science and dirty cops and drugs and comedy, horror movies. I love to be watching, man. That's what wets my beak.
February 10th, 1986, detectives at Obidon, Caracama, stayed at Greenwald alone. When Greenwald left, they followed him.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. If I was in any form of law enforcement, they gotta put me in a special division. So I'm gonna be doing things like Blue Streak shit. I'm gonna be Martin in Blue Streak shit.
After all, they
Straight
were
up.
but instead of driving to the station house, they
Denzel and Training Day.
where Santoro was waiting.
Or Buddy and American Gangster. It was like I love that fucking car. It's like his
Forced the garage owner.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Any evidence that detectives really up Wade Hill and Stephen Caracama had just helped the mob commit murder disappeared.
I wouldn't be like that damn chief selling them damn pawning them damn guns. I definitely wouldn't do no petty crazy shit like that. You put more guns on the streets damn now. Definitely no shit like that. I'd be like,
Business was about to get very good.
what's his name?
He could take advantage
What's that movie called?
of those captivating cold stories in history. David Craig.
Uh, Not Goodfellas, the other joint. With Al Pacino in it. With my man. Um, Damn.
In 1986,
Johnny something. Um, there's something black. I mean, one guy named something black. Uh, Donnie Brasco in life. I'll be like Donnie Brasco. If I had to go undercover or some shit.
He was a ruthless killer who did not need to have any evidence of betrayal.
I ain't no Jay Reed ass nigga though. That nigga was tweaking. That nigga relived his damn Damn adulthood shit. This how shit would have been if I'd have just fuck with them niggas. That's why his ass was tweaking going through it. So man, I gotta lock these niggas up. Man, you're doing justice. Like, nah, man, this you don't know what's really going on, man. This motherfucker's on crack, all type of shit. This bitch I was fucking with, now she on crack. So I was gone. Ooh, nigga, I used to fuck with this bitch. He was going through it, boy. Just like me, Jay Reed. But Jay Reed was trying to be, since he killed them niggas that was in the shit, he was like, I earned my spot, but really, you know what I'm saying, that shit was still betrayal. But I guess he felt like, nigga, I'm the closest nigga to you. These niggas is shiesty. Yeah. Or like, the motherfucker did that movie when they kids did they bust and took some money and shit. I be them motherfuckers doing raids, SWAT. I used to want to do SWAT just to do raids and shit. Take the money and drugs. But now I'm older, just take the money, shit. Fuck them drugs. That's just another charge and another reason to set yourself up. Especially not the drugs. You don't use them. Fuck you need them for. Now you're a drug dealer. In the U.S., you can take money, go to court, convict or whatever. They don't find it within like 5 to 7 years. It's yours when you get out. Shit. So a bank robbers rob, get out after a few. Fuck that. Yeah, that's when the money had built the motherfucking businesses. That's where the real Chapo got that all at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying.
The names of all people who were involved in the Paso, beating him unmercifully, shooting him, torturing him until he had exacted a full measure of revenge.
Miguel's body was never found. Castro was impressed by the work that Julio carried out. The man pocketed 30 grand for their efforts. Castro decided he wanted to help again and track down another suspect from the police file. His name was Nick Guido. November 11, 1986. Caracalla sat down at an NYPD database.
Caracap assigned onto the computer using his tax registry number. Each cop has one. And he used that to check.
He entered the name, Nicholas Guido.
They didn't have the exact date of birth. They just knew the range of time to look at. Maybe about 35, 36.
Caracalla moved the search with great suspicions. Hey man, wise guy's name full of mine. But the part of me to look over the risk that somebody would give you, so it would not be unusual that you would learn somebody's name and they don't. Caracalla funneled the intel to Kaplan and Castle. The cops offered to do more recon to make sure they had the right guy. Castle would have to pay for the additional service. The mobster refused. He had Guido's name and address. That's all he needed. He'd have his own guys take care of the rest. Christmas Day, 1986. Nicky Leo was outside his home, showing his uncle his new car. Didn't pay attention to anyone driving by. Looking out just in time to see the barrel. Threw himself over his uncle, shielding him from the hail of bullets. Leo was shot dead, but it was still wrong. Leo. The person bleeding out in the front seat of his new car was an honest working man. The guy picked up being a fireman. The mob found out too late that the man they wanted had an address miles away in upstate New York.
They shot a really lovely, decent young man at the video before we said, for you idiots, you paid us, you would have got the right guy.
Bert Kaplan was furious. He still clung to the mafia rule against killing civilians. Fatal mistake taught Kaplan and Castle a lesson. If the cops could help prevent another such blunder, it would be well worth the price. Castle put the cops on the mob payroll for $4 grand a month. NYPD detective Louis Abolito and Stephen Caracappa.
Well, I'll be like the Punisher, Frank Castle. That name was turned.
1986, New York City. Louis Abolito and Stephen Caracappa were living dangerous double lives. Both were married men. At home, adoring husbands. Abolito was also an attentive father to his 3 children.
My father told me anything when we were kids. He helped me learn to read. He helped me learn to ride a bike. He made every father-daughter dance every single year.
But on the job, he and Stephen Caracappa plunged deeper into their work for the mob. In the mid-80s, Caracappa was instrumental in forming the organized crime homicide. As a detective in the unit, he had access to mafia investigations run by both NYPD and FBI.
He must have realized that he had difficult. He had access to all the intelligence about the mob. This gave him basically carte blanche to run any plate, to look at any photograph, look at any file. It gave him complete cover.
This nigga was in a mob on the cover.
Abolito and Caracappa followed secret police intel back to their bosses in the mob. For the next 3 years, their dirty work obstructed organized crime investigations across the city.
Every government place I lived in Casey trailer or a Japanese controlled restaurant in New Jersey, you name it, the wise guys knew about it. Every informant that corroborate was killed.
Wow.
I can't even estimate how many people are missing.
I had to check in later, chat. Get some things in order. Peace out.